Hello and welcome to Best Golf Accessories YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about, do new golf clubs really make a difference? Now, most every golfer will ask themselves at some point, or multiple points during the season, will new golf clubs make a difference in my swing or in my scores? To start, yes, new golf clubs will make a difference. However, as you may suspect, that difference is going to vary. The quality of golf clubs does make a difference. However, to really answer this question, you have to consider the skill level of a golfer. More experienced golfers are going to get more bang for their buck, if you will, because they know how to hit each club better and are going to notice the differences between clubs more than a beginner or just your average golfer will. Don't let this discourage you from wanting to upgrade your golf set. Everyone will need to upgrade their set at some point. If you're looking to upgrade your set, evaluate where the weak spots are and what clubs could help you fix those gaps in your game. However, try not to just think about buying a new driver or a new putter right away. You may want to improve other areas of your bag before those. Personally, I believe that the wedges are the most important clubs in your bag, and new wedges will help most everyone's game. However, sometimes you may not need to upgrade your clubs. The main issue may be that you don't have enough information on the course, and you could benefit by purchasing a new golf rangefinder or GPS watch. Okay, so let's say that you are ready to upgrade your bag, but you just don't know where to start, or you want to upgrade an area of your bag, but you're not really sure where to upgrade first. Here's a good idea. The next 5 to 10 rounds that you play, keep track of the following stats. These will help you identify where you want to look at upgrading. The score that you got on each hole, putts, plus or minus to par on that hole, so did you birdie, did you bogey, fairways in regulation, and if you missed the fairway, mark where your miss was, greens in regulation, sand saves, and out of bounds. At the end of your rounds, tally up all of these scores, and you're going to be able to identify areas where you need to improve. Are you hitting a lot of fairways and missing a lot of greens? Maybe you need to get fit for irons. Are you 3-putting a lot? Maybe you need to look at a new putter or new putter style. Are you missing the fairways a lot? Maybe you need to look at a new driver. You'll be able to help get a feel for where your real misses are in your game and be able to talk to a fitter that will be able to help you put in the right clubs. So now that you've got your next upgrade identified, you might be looking at a couple of different club options. And you may be asking yourself, do expensive golf clubs make a difference? Expensive golf clubs can make a difference, and it varies from golfer to golfer. Expensive golf clubs are not always expensive because of the marketing put behind the product. Consider the material being used in the product as well. The difference in a new Titleist iron set and a new set of Top Flights is going to be pretty significant, and most everyone is going to see and feel the difference. However, the difference between an $800 set of Titleist irons and $1,100 forged Mizunos is going to be far less significant. The difference between $1,000 Mizunos and $2,000 Maruas the difference is so small between the clubs that the price can't possibly justify the performance. Most owners just buy Maruas because they want to and can afford the luxury. There's no shame in this. Most golfers should also try to stay away from the cheapest set of clubs that you can find, but that doesn't mean that you need to buy the most expensive either. A used $75 driver and a used $250 driver may have significant performance differences. However, the used $250 driver and a used $350 driver, the differences might not be as significant. So if you are looking at a new set or a used set of golf clubs, consider how used the clubs actually are. Golf clubs can wear out. Replacing your golf clubs are replacing like the tires on your car. You don't need new tires every year, but if you did replace them each year, you probably would notice a little bit of difference. It's the same with golf clubs. The older your clubs are, and the more you play, the more that they're going to wear out. If you are noticing that your wedges are browning or that your irons are starting to develop wear marks, you may want to consider upgrading your clubs with something newer. Keep in mind that clubs wear out at varying rates. Typically, wedges, short irons, and drivers are going to wear out faster than other clubs. Wedges grooves wear out over time, and drivers can become more dead or dead feeling after being hit enough. So if you are an avid golfer, you may be asking yourself, how often should I replace my golf clubs? Replacing golf clubs can bring a lot of excitement and a lot of anxiety. You should start by evaluating with how much life is currently left in your golf clubs. Typically, golf clubs have a good and long life. It really does take a lot to bust a club up. There are millions of golfers that can play at a 10 handicap on a set of old Ping Ai 2s, so don't jump the gun on buying new clubs thinking that your old clubs are on the downswing of their life. However, if you are an avid golfer and play regularly, you may want to invest in new golf clubs every 5 to 7 years. The technology advances in that time frame will help you gain more than you may think. If you don't upgrade your clubs every 8 to 10 years, you are leaving a lot on the table as far as performance goes. The technology jumps in that time frame is truly incredible. Each year's irons are becoming more and more faster off the fades and more forgiving. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, rate, and subscribe.